China. Happy New Year. I cannot believe it's a new year already. This is so crazy. This is a collaboration with A.MaRee in honor of her 100K subscribers on YouTube. So let's jump right into the video. First things first, I'm going to moisturize these lips with my vitamin lip treatment by Crease Cosmetics. Since my skin has been so dry this season, I have definitely been using masks twice a week. In this video, I'm using my Maskology Intensive Cream Intensive Moisturizing Rubber Mask. This two-step system is going to help moisturize and hydrate my skin. So of course I'm using the intensive moisturizing balm that comes with the product, but you can really use any type of moisturizer you have underneath the mask. So this is my first time using a two-part mask, so it was a little funny to put on, and it felt like I was putting on like baloney onto my face. So I'm just smoothing down all the edges to make sure that all of my skin is covered. And I did break off a piece of it when I was taking it out the package with my nails, so just be careful when you're using this because it is very fragile. So now that I have the mask on, I'm just going to let that sit on my face for about 15 minutes. The package says you can put it on from 15 to 30 minutes, but I ain't got all that time, so I just did 15 minutes. And this is what my skin is looking like after taking off the mask. I look like a new person. Look at that, hydrated, healthy, glowing. So now it's time for eyes. I did my eyebrows off camera. I do have a separate video of how I do my eyebrows, so I'll leave that link below so you guys can check that out. But I'm going in with my BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Contour Palette. I'm just using that bottom warm shade for a transition color. Now using my Huda Beauty Desert Dust Palette, I'll be using a few shades from here. The first one's going to be Amber, and the second one is going to be Saffron. Now I'm just using a concealer by Boo Boo Cosmetics. I got this in my Ipsy bag in like October's bag or something. Could have been September's bag. And there was no name on it. It was just the product, but there was no like name of the color. So I have no idea what shade this is, but it's by Boo Boo Cosmetics. I really like this concealer because it's nice and thick. I love to use it under my eyes and for my cut crease and my eyebrows. I decided to go with a elongated cut crease, so I'm just winging that out. And I'm just going to set that with Desert Sand and making sure I'm pressing that into the concealer so it doesn't crease. And I want my eye to look nice and smoky, so underneath my eye I'm going in with Amber. Now I'm using one of my favorite eyeliners, and this is by Kat Von D, and it's her tattoo liner in Trooper. So this mascara I'm using is one of my favorite mascaras, as you guys probably already know. This is the Essence Lash Princess mascara. You can get it at like Ulta. It's like $3. It's like my favorite drugstore mascara. You guys know I love my glitter, so of course I had to go in with my e.l.f.'s glitter liner, and this is in Pink Opal. So using my Fenty Beauty foundation, I am shade 420. I'm just going to put that everywhere. This is like literally one of my favorite foundations. I bought it the day after it came out and have been using it every day ever since, and I need to order more because I'm so low. But foundation is a bomb. So now I'm going in with my Boo Boo No Name Concealer. I don't know what shade it is, but I'm just putting that underneath my eyes and blending that out with my beauty blender. Taking my MAC Prep and Prime Translucent Pressed Powder, I'm just pressing that underneath my brows. Look at me. Underneath my eyes and on my laugh lines because that seems to crease the most. I'm not going to bake because my skin is more combination and less oily, especially in the wintertime and it's super dry, so there's no need for me to bake. Using my BH Cosmetics palette again, I'm using that same shade I used earlier as my transition color, and I'm using it on my cheeks to warm up. I keep saying warmen's not a word. Warm up my cheeks and my forehead and bring back more color to my face. Now I'm using the darker shade next to it to contour, honey. Here I'm using my Huda highlight in Winter Rose, and I'm going in with my Glowing Cosmetics highlight in Bare on top of that. Now I'm just wiping off my Crease lip treatment that I had on earlier, and I am adding one of my favorite liners, and this is by ColourPop, and it is in the color A.MaRee. And to match up with that, I'm using my Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Lip in Famous. And this actually came out redder than I thought it was going to look. So I had to think of another shade to put on top of it to give me the color I was looking for. So I'm using my Estee Lauder Pure Envy, and this is in the color True Liar. This lippy pairing gave me the perfect plum lip, and I was so satisfied with the finished product. Now I'm going in with my lashes by Pop of Glitz. Anyway, I'm going in with my other highlighting palette by the Crayon Case, and I'm using Bobby for my cheekbones and around my forehead to add a little bit more dimension. And as always, I'm drowning myself with setting spray. The setting spray I'm using right now is by Kiss Cosmetics. And I'm just going to spray so we can slay, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. Here is the finished look, all dressed up and glamified. This was a collaboration, doll gang, with a bunch of girls. We all came together for A.MaRee's 100K celebration. So make sure you guys subscribe to their channels and check them out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Happy New Year!